1, 2, 3, 4. Palapalooza. Palapalooza. We're talking to you. I'm Palapalooza. Hey! Word! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome to Petty Saints. We're here with Ciaran, Brett, Dan, Chaz of the Petty Saints.
Hello.
Hey. How you doing?
Say hello at the same time.
Hello.
Hey. And this has been Palapalooza. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Timing is not our strong point.
Fresh off your show at the Casbah for Mr. Tim Piles. How was that?
It was good. This show was actually with Flatfoot 56 and
Flatfoot 56.
Yeah.
Right on.
That was a busy show for a Thursday, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Good to hear. Good to hear. I'm gonna play a song and I'm gonna blow your mind right now. You ready for it?
I am.
Do it.
So this is Whiskey and Damned off their EP, Wild Young Love 2018, baby. This is probably one of my favorite songs by you guys. Listen up.
There's only 33 days till Halloween. If you lock away.
There is fucking 33 days until Halloween today, bro. What are the odds?
That's perfect, isn't it?
Do you believe that shit?
What? Yeah, I know. It's meant to be.
It's
Isn't it?
meant to be,
Serendipitous.
dude. Oh my goodness. You guys Halloween fans?
Yeah, love it.
Yes.
A little bit? What do you guys do on Halloween these days? Do you have kids? You go trick-or-treating?
No.
I watch a lot of horror movies.
Drink?
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite horror movie?
Of all time, the original Halloween.
I love you.
I love you, too.
I'm in love with you. 1978.
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree. Dude, I've dressed up like Michael Myers for like 30 years, dude.
I love it.
I used to wear the mask as a kid and hide in bushes when it wasn't Halloween.
I love it.
So anyways,
They loved you.
yeah, I like to touch on Halloween a little bit. Anything you guys want to shout out in regards to the best holiday of the year?
What, Christmas?
Chaz?
No, it's,
Little bit
it's
closer.
Halloween.
No, me and my chick
This
always
isn't gonna
argue
air.
about, Halloween versus Christmas, and I'm
Yeah.
bringing her into the Christmas cheer, and she's, bringing me into the old horror side of things.
Halloween, man.
Let's reschedule you guys for December. Trying to hype up Halloween here, guys.
Halloween,
great,
man.
That's what we were to talk about. It's beginning to look a lot like... No, I love Halloween. Halloween's great. And I've got a 1-year-old now. Well, he's going to be one on the 5th.
congratulations.
Thank you very much. On the 15th, so it's going to be a different kind of Halloween this year. It's
That
going to
is
be
so
fun.
cool.
It's
Right
gonna be
on.
cool.
Are you going to take him around in a wagon and all that kind of stuff?
Dad.
I don't know. My parents would never let me trick or treat, so I don't
you
know.
just
if
drag
I'm
him
gonna-
around in a little wagon, dress him up like a little lion or something.
Yeah.
So you're from London, Ciaran,
Yeah.
right? We've chatted before on the podcast down at Blonde Bar. We
did,
played
yeah.
a show together. You guys and Ready Set Survive. That was a lot of fun. So did you guys trick or treat over in London?
People do, but it tends to be like 16-year-olds who are going out to sort of scare people.
Okay.
And egg. They egg people's houses. And
So it's
and
even
tea
more
people.
brutal than out here in the States. Like
It
it's
is.
almost dangerous to bring your kid out.
No, I don't know.
Not
My
so much?
parents just never let me. They just thought I was going to scare old ladies, so they wouldn't let me out.
Bunch of punks.
So I had to stay in, and
And maybe that's why you're writing songs about Halloween now.
that's
I don't
right.
know.
Now I can fully enjoy
Sad
it.
songs about Halloween.
I just can't believe
Yeah,
that, bro. I was
songs.
rocking out to you guys, and I heard that first line, and I double checked that. I checked the calendar. I was like, "Holy shit!" I mean, this isn't going to air until next week, but 33 days.
At the time of
Anyways.
writing.
That's so rad. So you guys have one EP out. What is going on? What's new? Are you guys going to jump in the studio? What's happening?
Ooh, yeah.
You're with Dark
Yes.
Horse. You got to touch
Yeah.
on that as well. But what's new?
We're actually working on, we demoed all the tracks for our new record we're about to start recording. So
Sick.
hopefully in the next few weeks, we'll be in the studio getting a full length done.
And we got about 13.
Yeah,
I
we
think 12
demoed
or
almost
13,
all of them.
yeah.
And then I wrote a couple more.
We can't
And
stop.
So, yeah.
Yeah, because this guy, we think we're done, and hey guys, we need to. I got more.
I got another.
I got another one. We gotta rethink. I got more to go.
And this is the best one.
This is the one.
It's really big, real big.
It's real big.
You guys want a pool? I'll buy you a pool.
Dude, you're a good songwriter.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
I try. Yeah.
Just one EP released last year, huh? For the Petty
Yeah,
Saints.
Just the one.
Wow.
That was a miracle.
Just the one. Yeah.
A miracle. It's all downhill from here.
That was definitely like a case of who you know.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
How do you?
It was all through Brett that happened.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to tell that story.
Oh.
for like
Hey, don't
100
talk at all
all right,
about
yeah.
that, Brad.
Expand.
No, well, it was really cool. I mean, we had the band going for what, like a year at that
Yeah.
point, about a year, and we were,
like 2 shows.
yeah, we went in and did some demos for the EP, and then I have a friend who works for Dark Horse, and he was mentioning how their owner used to be involved heavily in the music scene and wanted to get back into producing bands and just getting local bands kind of their foot in the door if they normally couldn't, just kind of give them some support. And so he handed off our demo to the owner of Dark Horse, who heard it and then messaged us and said, hey, I'd love to work with you guys, and I'm starting up this new label thing, and I'd love to help produce your record and get you guys some stuff going on. So
That's
it
right.
was
What's
great.
his name?
Daniel.
Daniel. What's his last name?
Charleston.
Yeah.
Charleston.
What's his address? No, I'm just
Carlson?
kidding. What's his social security number?
Yeah, right?
What? How many bands are under Dark Horse?
Us.
We're the guinea
Cool.
pigs.
Just us.
So did he help? You don't have to get into specifics, but
Yeah.
did they help with financing the E EP?
Yeah, no, I can't say enough about how much that guy did for us and
Cool.
still does for us. He's an awesome dude, and it's great that he sees something in us and wants to give us the support he's given us. And
He believes in us.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he definitely believes.
The attitude of the whole situation is just like really casual and
Yeah.
just like it's like a hobby, for both of us. For us, it's not so much a hobby, but it's like our dream, and for him, it's just like
Right.
not
Not getting
fun.
too serious. You guys are
Yeah.
having fun with it. Yeah. That's
yeah.
cool.
Let's have some fun,
Because I could imagine, I've never been with one, but with a major label, there's serious pressure, or
Yeah,
added,
probably.
Yeah, he's not giving us
or
any
added
pressure.
pressure, to write great music and to sell out venues, and
Right.
it doesn't make it quite as fun. You want to have that good balance of.
Oh yeah.
Not that if there's any major labels listening,
By the
we are
way.
down.
Yes.
Epitaph, they are,
down. I will-
Epitaph, they are not interested at all. No.
I will sell out for a Ferrari.
Right. Talk about your sound a little bit, Brett. You and I have had conversations at our shows. We've played a couple shows together. You've kind of mentioned that you guys are a little unique to San Diego's, general sound. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I just I don't know. I mean, I don't really think anyone else is out
Hey, you're
here
like,
is
we're a lot
kind of,
better, dude. It's really weird. It's really
it's kind of
strange.
doing the kind of stuff we're doing. I think a lot of it is from obviously Ciaran writes the stuff, but we all kind of we grew up on punk rock and our dad's records and stuff like that. So I think that's kind of found its way into our sound. That kind of
Right.
it was like, let's be a real rock and roll band first. But we
Right.
all grew up playing punk rock, so it comes out a little
Yeah.
a little heavier and harder than just like an old Bob Seger record. But
No, I totally get that. No, it has a modern sound for sure. I would agree with that, dude. I would say you guys are rock and roll.
yeah,
I wouldn't say
mean,
you're
that's-
you're not punk rock.
right.
And there's San Diego's a melting pot, bro. You got your indie rock branch, you've got your pop punk branch, you've got your, there's hip hop artists out here.
Oh
but
yeah,
I
there's
would say
so many great bands out here.
totally, absolutely, yeah. We've had a lot on Palapalooza, but yeah, that's cool. What's the next show coming up, dude? November at Creative Creature. November 9th,
Yeah.
Brewing.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
their anniversary party right down the
Yep.
street, dude.
Right down the street, yeah.
Yeah.
Main Street, El Cajon.
Main Street, the anus of San Diego.
Apparently, there's apparently we're playing with a band. What do they call it? The Pusey Jones Review, and they're like a funk James Brown type band.
I love that. I'm
super
so
hyped.
excited.
They're
I
gonna
am so hyped.
they're gonna
Pusey?
show us up.
Yeah,
It's Pusey?
They're like a soul funk
Holy
band, and
shit,
I am
bro.
into that.
Yeah, I
Like,
love that.
Let's party.
That's totally cool. Yeah.
We're going to be taking notes the whole time.
Yeah, right.
I was going to try to go a whole episode without cursing because I noticed that I cuss a lot on the podcast. And I was going to say if I cuss, you guys can slap me in my face.
We're the wrong people for that.
We all work construction factory stuff.
You do?
So are the major components of our lexicon is swearing.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you say lexicon?
Lexicon.
You say
It's a good
words
word.
I don't even know, man. I don't know.
Get out.
Get out of here. Yeah. That's cool.
This is where you make that that's what working men do joke.
That's what working men do. When did you start writing music, Ciaran? You have like a lot of songs about like the working class and like and drinking and whiskey and stuff, you know? Do you want to touch on like your songwriting background and what inspires you a little bit?
Well, I guess I grew up around a lot of the Irish music and stuff. My family's Irish, and so the songwriting was always, I don't know, I guess a thing that came easier to me because there was just so much of that melody around and people would always be singing and stuff. So I just start writing songs, and a lot of them were very bad, and then they just slowly get better and better and better. It wasn't until I think I moved here and the whole experience of moving here kind of made my songwriting a lot better, I think.
Nice. I kind of think of like Johnny Cash when I hear you guys. I don't know why, but maybe it's just like the storytelling.
I'm a big fan of Johnny's, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we just try to write about things, everyday things that, you know, everyone gets in their car at 5 a.m. sometimes and just looks down at the steering wheel and just thinks, oh, God, again. Is this happening
It's
again?
only Tuesday.
Kill me already.
So I guess that's kind of where a lot of that comes from.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm stoked to have you guys. And once again, the main point of Palapalooza is to kind of have bands cruise over and jam acoustic, which is kind of unique. So we're going to have you guys do that shortly. What songs are you guys going to play? Do you know?
I think we're going to do...
I don't even know.
I think, yeah, well...
Can you play Hollywood,
bro?
Can you play Hollywood for us?
Play Hollywood? Is that a new song?
Ooh, do Hollywood.
I think you guys should do a new song and maybe a song off your EP, like, you know, Troublemaker.
All right, let's do Troublemaker, and we'll do a new song, a brand new exclusive.
I love it. Since Brett is into Halloween, I want to do a new segment with you guys called Halloween Themes, all right?
I want to play a game.
You guys are going to compete against each other. I'm going to play a theme song from a Halloween movie.
Oh, bring it on.
Buzz in your name as the buzzer as soon as you know it. All right, and then you guess. Okay, you ready? I'm going to play a Halloween. Listen, Ciaran, all right? I'm trying to explain this. Fuck, man.
Shut up, Ciaran.
Ciaran had a long night at Chili's, dude. He's a little.
He's a wino now.
Oh no, Chili's.
Far too middle-aged.
You want to talk about Chili's real quick? What happened?
Far too much barbecue sauce.
My
I
baby back,
love
baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby.
Chili's baby back rib. I want my
He didn't eat his elote.
We should
though.
cover that, bro.
I didn't eat my elote until this morning.
He didn't
I
eat
left
the
it.
elote, man. I was
What's
let
elote?
down. The greatest thing ever.
No, not the great.
Corn and cheese.
Corn and cheese?
It's
And
like
mayonnaise.
it's like the grilled street corn, the Mexican street corn with like the tapatio and the cheese and everything on it. Oh, it's
no idea.
amazing.
Never
Did you get
seen
the
it.
flaming hot Cheetos on it?
I didn't know. I got the full rack.
sprinkle
Full
it in
rack.
there.
I've had that before.
Two different flavors.
Have you ever been to a swap meet? Because it's there.
Very rarely. Is it a Mexican dish?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's like a good hangover cure, or what?
It's corn.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna play this game. All right.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
I still don't know how to play.
I'm gonna play a fucking song. You got to guess what movie.
Just say your name to buzz in.
Brett,
Go for it.
Shining.
Dang, Brett's gonna kill you guys, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That is from The Shining, 1980.
Red rum! Red rum!
Do you not see his
My
Instagram?
wife and I have a whole shelf dedicated to like
Yeah.
horror movies and serial
Me
killers.
too. I'll show you. I'll show you.
80% of his
Ooh, I'm
live
into that.
stories are horror movies.
Is that right?
Yeah.
My toilet
Yes.
right now is Freddy Krueger, bro.
I love it.
So I have this.
love
I have
it.
the sweater over the back tank, and then I have a Freddy Krueger head on the back tank.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
You
my
know.
God.
Brilliance.
That is
into
cool.
this.
Here we go. A classic.
Brett, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Give us a minute. Like
Brett's got two. Brett's got two. All right, you guys got to be quick for this one.
Ciaran. Halloween.
Yeah, buddy.
I had that. I've got you, mate. I've got you.
let him have
I've got you up
Hey,
against
2
the
to 1,
ropes.
bro.
Up
2 to
against
1,
the
bro.
ropes. You're finished.
Dang, you guys are liking this. I didn't think you would. I only prepared a few. This one's gonna be tough though. I'll be surprised if you know this. I learned this on piano. It's pretty killer. 90s?
Chaz.
Yeah.
Master of Puppets.
No. I think that's a Metallica song. Pretty sure that's a Metallica
Puppet
song.
Master. You're thinking Puppet Master.
Chaz is just all about drums,
damn.
bro. He's just constantly thinking about like no. Puppet Master, I think you're probably thinking of, huh? Chaz. Yeah.
Not even.
I've never heard that before.
You never heard that?
What film is that?
It sounds familiar.
You say his name into the mirror.
Candyman.
Yes.
Candyman.
Yes, you
Well,
got
look
it.
at that. I got that on DVD.
When does
as well.
Candyman
Wishmaster
starring
come
Tony
up?
Todd.
Puppet Master. Let's check that one out, dude.
I love that
they
you
have
have the B, like you know the B horror movies.
Right.
Dude, Wishmaster 1 through 12.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Here's Puppet Master.
Solid.
And this is dope. God, I don't think I've ever seen that horror.
Would not
movie.
have guessed them.
Coolio, all right.
Leo?
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and
But I've been tripping and saving so long.
Even my mama thinks that my mind is gone.
We've all got
Hey, he
the
did the
words.
Keenan and Kel theme song.
I don't actually know any Halloween movies, pretty much.
Jazz.
Really? Glad you're here, buddy.
Kieran.
Brett.
I
Yeah.
got that first, mate.
Kieran.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 15th. I've got to give you a little bit of shit, homie. I've got to give you shit.
2 to 2, bro.
It's okay. We do it to him every day.
Going down.
You're
I'm
going
sure
on
you
his
do.
S list.
It's
Was
Friday.
that right? Was that right?
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
I mean, you hear the ch-ch-ch and you should instantly know, but that was good. Knuckles. Good job.
Knuckles on there.
All right, so we'll do one more. We'll do a
Still be up in
tiebreaker
that one.
between Kieran and Brett. Okay, I think you guys are both at 2. Son
This
of a
one's
bitch.
worth 5 points.
I'm kind of winging it here. What else would be good?
Kieran.
Exorcist.
That was
No,
a tie,
I-
dude. That is The Exorcist. Dude, that was probably historically the scariest movie in theaters ever.
The only
I
It was in the
saw-
70s, bro, and like nothing
I
had been
saw
done
this
like
movie.
that before.
By my parents went over to my neighbor or their neighbor's house when I was like 7 years old for the night.
Really?
And this movie came on TV and I watched it by myself, just sitting there terrified. Like I still can't watch this movie
Free
by
range.
myself. Like
Dollar
this
for
movie
the altar boy
scares the
fighter.
shit out of me.
It's pretty freaky, dude. And just imagine like 40 years ago, too.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, some of that shit's almost kind of funny.
Yeah.
But dude, like they added a scene later where she like
Oh, the
walks down the
crawl?
stairs
Yeah,
backwards.
oh, God.
And, dude, the mom's like face. Such good acting in that movie too.
Oh yeah.
My nan said she didn't like that film. We were watching it with my nan for some strange reason, and she stops about 15 minutes in. She goes, "I don't like this film."
Don't
I said,
like it.
Why not? She says,
I could get her-
and her reason was there's too many people in it.
Had nothing to do with a little girl stabbing herself in the vagina with a crucifix.
There's
It
too
was,
many people in it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hard.
Too many people.
Have
in
you
it.
seen that movie, Chaz?
Never.
Oh, you haven't?
Never.
Keep away! The sow is mine!
Okay, last one. You guys are competing. You ready? This is a remix.
Oh, Brett.
What?
Saw.
Dang, Brett's got this, dude.
Remember Promise Front?
Yeah, dude.
What's Promise Front?
Old local band that used to come. Didn't they come out
were
to
like
the
a
Saw theme song?
Saw theme song, yeah.
Did they?
This
They'd
was like
walk out
they
to
were
it?
like
Back when
Christian
we used to
metal or
play
something,
metal.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Christian metal band.
Brett's like that
Me
kid
and
at
Chaz
school
used to be in
with
a
the
death
answers.
metal band together.
Oh yeah.
Chaz has been
Did
in
you?
a band with everybody, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Used to play death metal? Chaz?
Yeah, you
Villains of
notice
the Damned, what up?
the double bass pedals that I refuse to give up no matter what genre I'm playing. But I feel like I have adapted my double bass playing to not be as obnoxious. You should hear us in practice. Like Ciaran almost, I think, wants to flip my drums sometimes when I'm doing it.
It's a very fine line, I have to admit.
You kind of go off with the double bass in practice?
Well, see,
just for fun?
He'll
Kieran's
just
like,
throw him in there.
Kieran's like the angry neighbor grandpa, you know, like, and I try to like egg his house every other day or so just to keep him in line.
They think I'm a diva sometimes, but
Yeah.
bit.
look, in between his double bass drums and Brett's like ridiculously loud guitar,
Or just not stopping playing.
people
guitar.
can't hear my talent. and that is hard
shit.
sometimes.
And this has led to the Petty Saints breaking up, folks.
It's over.
Hope you enjoyed
I'm
it.
done.
Boy, it's a Donnybrook fest.
Tiny Bet Fest.
Last week, Ciaran quit the band.
How much shit talking in this band is there about the accent?
A lot.
Quite a,
lot.
bit.
Quite a lot.
Not shit talking, but mimicking it.
Mimicking, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I meant, yeah. That's funny. You guys are cool dudes. Pleasure to have you here. We're going to do a couple segments, all right? Rapid fire. Beatles or Stones?
Stones.
Nirvana or Pearl Jam?
Nirvana.
Neither.
Pearl Jam.
Neither. Neither. Like that.
Not a grunge guy.
Who said that?
Me.
Really? Okay. Who'd you listen to in
for
the 90s?
Listeners, Brett.
Who'd you listen to in the 90s?
I was into a lot of shit like the Gin Blossoms.
There you go.
Newfound Glory.
Kind of like, I love
around
Newfound Glory.
this town. Newfound Glory, I was into them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Eddie Vedder's a cool guy. I don't know why you're hating on that stuff.
Yeah, I was.
I like me a little like
Pearl Jam.
REM and,
There you go.
you know.
Cool.
Live.
Live.
Never
I think
got into
they're
live.
playing, dude. They're-
Life.
Never got into live.
Oh,
life.
No, live. That was
Yeah,
the band.
Lightning Crashes.
Yes, yes.
I Alone. They're coming with someone. I forget
so
who it was.
good.
I liked them.
Better than Ezra. That was a good
Dude,
band.
the Toadies, bro. You were
Yes.
there, huh? The Toadies. How about Space Hog? In the
No.
meantime, do you remember that
I'm
song?
not that old, man. I'm only 31.
That's 90s, dude. That's like 97.
We got
Doesn't
me 90s.
matter how old you are. You listen to the Stones and you're 31. Like,
I know.
Stones are the greatest goddamn band. of all
Fucking
time.
asshole. I'm going to turn
What
your mic
about
down,
Korn,
Brett.
though? You know, let's be real.
Corn. Were you into Corn, Chaz?
I
was.
I didn't
Everybody
really
was.
have any like influential like music. Like no one was showing me anything, and I was just kind of like figuring out how to like be a you know
What do I like?
12-year-old kid or 10-year-old kid.
Right.
And so I just whatever was on the radio mostly, and then sometimes my dad would show me stuff. So it was like old school like Glory Days rock. You know, Stevie Ray Vaughan and bluesy kind of stuff like that, and then whatever was on the radio, and I was kind of drawn more towards like the heavier rock, and then it turned into like new metal, and then it was like
Yeah.
butt mosh, you know, and then
Hybrid Theory.
and then it was
Everyone
Korn and
watching
Limp
that.
Bizkit.
Linkin
You couldn't
Park,
tell me
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, everyone owned Hybrid Theory.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, Hybrid
Theory,
Theory,
Linkin
Dude,
Park, yeah,
nice.
Chester, rest in
Meteora
peace.
all
Their
day.
Rest in
Dickies
peace,
work
fella.
shirts and
Bleached,
But-
spiked hair.
Butt mosh,
Right.
dude. How many genres are there nowadays?
Well,
Holy
butt
shit.
mosh is.
I'm pretty
you know,
sure you made. Did you not make that up, or is that an actual?
Well, yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Okay.
We felt like
Yes.
me and John. We felt like we did. You know,
It was like Corn, Mudvayne, and that kind
we've
of.
come up with like so many like cover band ideas that we like. We the latest one was Crust with like a K and a backwards R in the name, and then and it was gonna be like a butt mosh cover band, and you know, and it's because like who doesn't know the words to break stuff, you know?
Right.
right.
Right, totally, dude. Yeah. Describe the Petty Saints in one word.
Is rock and roll one word?
Yeah, that works.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Cool.
Rock and roll.
Local band shout out.
Doc fucking Hammer, man.
Doc
That is my
Hammer.
favorite local band. Those
Oh,
guys are fucking
man.
amazing.
Hell yeah. Insert them now. Yeah, I'll shout them out. I just saw them at the Casbah.
You went to that show, huh? They were,
Yeah.
That was last night, wasn't it?
No, it was last
Oh.
month they played.
I thought they had a show
yeah,
last
they-
night.
Hey,
They
welcome
played
to
last
Earth,
night, so-
Dan.
Their show
bad.
is just like
Amazing.
Fuck no, I don't
I
want to
love
play
it.
after you guys,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, yeah.
and we have.
It's like you
Yeah.
No, we played before.
We played before them.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
The first time I saw them, we played with them at Blonde Bar for. Was
Weren't
it
you
La
on that show?
Scalera?
You were on that show.
Yeah, you were on
Scalera,
that
yeah.
show. I think.
Yeah, they didn't play that though.
Oh, it was a different one then.
Oh,
No, this was before the La Escalera. This
Yeah.
was-
So we played with we opened up the night, and then they came on. There's Braggers, and then they played, and their fucking singer gets up on top of the bar and just lights off a fucking road flare in the middle of this bar, smokes like filling the whole place, and we're all just like, "What the hell is this band? This is so rad!" Like
Instantly sold.
It was amazing.
it's like a
I
European
love
football
that band.
match.
They put out an energy that is incomparable that
Yeah.
locally that I've seen. I'd have to shout out also The Undertaking. I don't know if you've seen them live.
No.
Very different styles, but similar energy live. They are just all just fucking maniacs, and
Just
it's
go the
all
whole
the
time.
best. And yeah, it's just rad. And
What
I'm
about-
into their music too, dude. Like gym music, bro. You guys want gym music? Put
Oh,
on fucking
yeah.
Doc Hammer or The Undertaking. For
What
sure.
about Die Sabotage? You remember them?
Oh,
Are they local?
Dude, I love.
man.
They're North County, but I loved it.
They were a train
They were
wreck.
so cool to watch live.
They're not
though.
around anymore.
They're not.
Yeah.
But
Good shout outs, guys?
They were a train wreck.
Best frontman in history.
Freddie Mercury.
Mick Jagger.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, those are the two we get the most. I'd say
You
Mick
can't-
Jagger. How
Bruce
about James?
Springsteen. I'd say Bruce
Yeah, he's pretty
Springsteen's
good.
up there.
He had a
Even though,
whole
you know,
choir behind him.
He's
Like,
just
Jesus.
insane. I saw Bruce Springsteen live, and I've never seen anything like that.
I would kind of compare you guys to him a little bit. You know,
Love it.
like
You
his,
wouldn't be the only one.
his style, like I don't know, a little bit different, but the songwriting and the working class kind of vibe that you guys have.
I think all of those great guys, they just had a way of making you feel like you weren't at a concert as much as you were just at, I don't know, a spiritual gathering or something.
Totally.
It took you away from your normal life and puts you into another place. And I think he does that. And Queen
Absolutely.
and Stones would do that too.
Absolutely, man. Good shout outs. What's your favorite thing to do here in San Diego outside of music? What are you guys into here?
Eat burritos.
Burritos?
Eat
Food.
There's a lot of good food here.
Yeah.
There's a ton of good food.
Yes.
A ton of bad food, too.
Yeah.
I'm a redhead man, so I don't really go to the beach or like anything like that. So
I have red hair, so I don't go in the sun.
I kind of just like to eat burritos and
You ever hang out with Will Castro?
yeah.
Yeah, he's all about burritos. Doesn't he have that page?
Yeah.
He does.
The burrito, what is it?
Can't compete, homie.
Yeah, I can't compete. What's that called? The burrito whisperer or something?
There's a lot of good burritos here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys are
No,
into
I love
eating.
the beach though. I go to the beach. I get on the old bodyboard. Too scared to surf.
So
Might get
the
eaten by a
old
shark.
I got to
bodyboard.
see you on a bodyboard, Ciaran.
I'll tell you, man. I
What's your
fly.
beach, bro? Where do you go to?
Moonlight Beach. I'm a bit of a classy gentleman. You
Where
might
is
not know
that?
that
What's
about
your
me.
beach, bro?
God damn, I'm born and raised, bro. Where is that?
Moonlight Beach,
Tourmaline,
you know that,
bro.
Encinitas.
Up in Encinitas. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Encinitas. Yeah.
Say
Certainly.
beach again, Karen.
Beach. I ever go
Beach.
down there to Moonlight.
Have a goat.
up
Your
there.
THs are Fs, right?
Yeah.
Should have
So
a bit of
say-
a beach day.
Yeah, that's
bit of
crazy.
beach, though.
Can you
Or-
say TH? Say TH. Like, say the...
Th.
It's more like the.
Well, I'd say if I was like saying, thespian.
You wouldn't say thespian.
Thespian. I wouldn't say thespian. Well, I suppose I would say thespian, but I never really say thespian. But there you go. I just said it with an F. That tells you all you need to know about me.
Thespian.
Oh, man. It kind of your voice kind of reminds me of the singer in Rockstar when he's trying to be British, you know?
I got eating pussy, man. Loads of it. All the time. Tons.
What is a worst mishap at a show?
Probably when we played Casbah with Le Saboteur and I broke a string on the first note of the first damn song.
That was
Yeah.
was bad.
First
Very
note.
bad.
What string was it?
It was definitely the A.
Oh, that sucks.
And I played 90% of that song on the A string too. So that was a fun time.
I had a far worse one when I was playing acoustic in London one time. I was starting out my own playing shows, and about 2 songs in, the mic stand dropped. And it went really low, but there was luckily a chair on the side of the stage, which I carried on playing the song. I hooked it in with my foot, and I just sat on the chair,
sat
and I
down.
finished out the song like a true professional.
That's a rock star.
An English
it wasn't
gentleman.
that solo you showed us the video of?
Oh yeah, that was bad.
That was very
atrocious.
bad.
I don't solo. I don't do lead guitars. There's
No.
There's a video somewhere.
Yeah, good shout outs. You could have gotten on your knees too, Ciaran.
Could have got on my knees, but
His mother-in-law loves
But
that.
that's begging.
That's yeah. Well, no, the chair was there, and I thought this would be a bit more of a Well, look at it. It's a story now. It's an anecdote, isn't it?
Yeah. That's
Wouldn't
a
have
good
been
story.
if I just got on my knees.
Mishaps happen.
Yeah.
Thickens your skin a bit. What's the most memorable show to date for you guys?
I had fun at the beer fest. I thought that was great.
Yeah, that beer fest was good.
That was cool.
My favorite so far was like a month or so ago. We played Ken Club with a band from LA called
Oh,
Original Sun.
yeah.
And who else was on that one? That was a fun fucking night,
What was his
man.
name? Sven? Dead
Dead
Sven?
Van.
Dead
Dead
Van. Yeah, that
Dead
was he was
Van.
awesome.
Us, Original Sun. Who else was on that?
The Dodges.
The Dodges. That was
Dodges.
such a fun night. Like there was just like I don't know how to.
It's a good energy.
Yeah, just the whole energy of the night was so much fun. Meeting the guys from Original Sun, those are good friends.
They're
now.
LA.
Okay.
And it was just such a fun night. There was a good packed house, and it was a blast. Like I don't know what it was. I went home that night and I was still buzzing at like 3 a.m. Like, man, that was a great fucking show. Like
That's rad. The Ken Club, dude.
we
Shout out.
debuted a lot of new songs that night, so
Did
it was,
ya?
it was a blast.
Cool. Hell yeah. And shout out once again to the Dodges. We share a studio. With
Love
them.
those dudes.
I just need some time to gather myself, straighten out my spine. Can't discern what's down from up. I try to shake it off. Can't walk a line. Going straight.
What's the biggest pet peeve when playing a show?
Not hearing myself.
Yeah, not being able to hear what you're singing and stuff can
Sound
be tough. 'cause
definitely
then you're just
bad
straining.
sound.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
Breaking sticks.
Breaking sticks.
Dropping sticks.
Or throwing them, tomahawking them at my close friends, several feet away at their backs.
On purpose?
Well, accidentally.
Oh, accidentally,
palms.
of course.
The other thing, I don't know if you sing in your band, so I don't know if you noticed this, but when you stomp your feet sometimes on some of the stages, the mic stand kind of
Wobbles a little bit,
Yeah, and then you kind of throws you off a bit.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to have a mic.
Then you sound like that.
Brett, you don't sing?
No.
At all, no.
No, I do. Just I don't have a microphone, so I just sing to myself.
We're gonna give him
while
a
we're
fake
playing.
unplugged microphone.
You might have
So
noticed.
Yeah,
feel like he has
Kaz
one?
by the other night asked if I wanted a dead mic.
You might have noticed he talks a lot, so
Really?
we give him the mic. You know?
Yeah.
Just to look cool or what? Like,
Oh, I said no, man. Don't give me a microphone. My voice is terrible.
a dead mic.
Did you think
Crazy.
about it though? Did you were you
Just for a
consider-
minute,
It's like when you give your little brother that controller that isn't plugged
Right.
in, so he can feel like he's playing with you.
Yeah. Let him feel
Thanks,
special.
guys.
Brett, you got a good stance, dude. I noticed that right away. You kind of get low and
He
get
likes to
down.
show off his thick thighs.
You play a Les Paul. You know how heavy those motherfucking
Yeah.
things are.
Do you have a
man.
standard?
Yeah.
I have a studio.
Well,
so
mine's from '73, so it's just a
Oh,
block
okay,
of wood.
flex on it.
That's a
Humble
good
brag.
Yeah.
Humble brag.
Weird flex, but
Humble
okay.
brag.
Appraised
No,
at
it's me
15
saying
grand.
it's me saying how heavy that fucking thing is, man. It's like a
Sure,
table
but-
with a strap on it.
Your stance has nothing to do with style. It's just that
Oh,
your,
yeah, a
your
little
back
bit of
is
that,
going
too.
out.
A little bit of that. I grew
Oh, it's
up
the
listening to
arthritis.
I grew up listening to the Ramones too, so
There you go.
Oh, there.
There you go. Right on. What did you guys listen to growing up? Shout out a couple bands.
Jesus.
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, I think
Did it all
everyone.
for the nookie.
You'd be
Yeah.
lying if it wasn't Linkin Park and stuff. Like I said, our age group, that's what everyone was listening to. That album was out there and stuff. And then it's going to be just a mix of other stuff you found. I loved the Pistols and the Beatles and stuff. I was into those when I was a bit younger. Before I kind of really got into music, I used to get some albums from the library and stuff they used to have in there. And, my dad had this mixtape album that Virgin put out, which was of all different old school first wave British punk bands. And it was just the best album, and it had, Sid Vicious's version of My Way on it, and it had Damned on it. It had just all these great bands. Blondie was on it as well.
Buzzcocks.
It had a Buzzcocks were on it. It had everyone, and the Undertones, and all these great bands. So I was just, that really caught me a bug on it.
That's interesting that you strayed away from that British punk sound. I wouldn't say you guys are
No, not
It's
British
been done. It's been done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for being unique. Any other shout outs for, influences, bands you listen to?
A lot of my stuff comes from the Southern California scene. The 80s, 90s, Pennywise, Bad Religion, all that kind of
absolutely,
stuff.
dude.
Yeah,
Bouncing Souls.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hell
But I think as I get older, it's not as fulfilling to play stuff that sounds like that for me personally. So now playing with these guys, I'm always trying to do something different.
Right.
I feel like it's really giving me what I need.
You were definitely a little more punk rock, huh?
Yeah.
More into like
Yeah.
the octaves and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, totally. That makes sense. Cool. Movies. What's a favorite music related movie?
Walk the line.
Yeah, that's a good one.
School
I
of
love
Rock.
that movie.
School of Rock.
School of Rock.
Great movie.
What was that new one with Lady Gaga? That was brilliant.
That was really good, dude.
A Star is Born.
A
Yeah.
Star is
that
Born.
was
That was a good
incredible
one.
I
It's a
haven't seen that
heavy
one
movie,
yet.
man.
I don't know what it is, but I like those movies that are about the musicians that just had horrible lives
Yeah.
and really
Right.
and really tough times, and just seeing them struggle. Like, it's sad and all. Like Walk the Line. It's just entertaining, dude, to see what they went through, dude. I almost cursed, but I stopped. To see,
Do it, Troy. Do it.
yeah, just to see what they went through, and it's
I
Walk
wanna
the
see
Line's
that,
good. Bohemian Rhapsody was really good.
Yeah.
Rocket
I need
Man
to
was
see.
really good.
I want to see
Rocket Man was
Man.
good, dude, but it's very musical.
Yes,
it's
it is
where they
not
break
Bohemian.
out and
Yes.
dance all of a sudden, and they start singing, and it's.
I'm into that, man.
Are you?
Oh,
like
hell
Grease.
yeah.
It's like
It was
Grease,
very
dude,
Elton
Dude,
John.
Grease is awesome.
Yeah, a little more like flamboyant.
It was
like
very
Elton John.
Elton John.
vibes, for sure.
Multiplying.
I like Grease.
What
Oh,
about
yeah.
Dewey Cox?
Yeah,
That was a great one. Yeah.
Walk hard. Yeah, totally. In my dreams, you're blowing me some kisses.
We're doing that
Duet.
There was a great movie about Ian Drury.
Yeah, exactly.
Ian Drury and the Blockheads. There's a great one about him. He did sex in drugs and rock and roll.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
And he had polio, and it's about his life, and that's a really good one.
Okay.
Again, it's depressing. I like depressing movies, I guess.
Hell yeah, me
It's an
too.
English
man.
thing.
I love to be depressed. Absolutely. That's what Prozac is for. No, just kidding. Kidding.
My dog's on Prozac.
Your dog?
My dog is on Prozac.
You should get a cat.
Please elaborate on that.
So I got this really old dog. He's about 14. And he has really bad anxiety, separation, like the whole 9 yards.
Really?
And the only thing that helps him
Me
cope
too.
is he has a daily dose of Prozac. It's fluoxetine.
Crazy.
And then if he ever gets in an anxious kind of fit, they have like dog Xanax for him. Yeah.
I need.
Is it similar to human Xanax, but
Yep.
just a smaller dose?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's outstanding.
Well, he's so where my parents live is over in Santee up by Santana High School.
Yeah.
They live above it. And so anytime there's track and field events with cap guns, anytime there's football games,
Totally.
everything, he just, after so many years, he can't even do it
Wow.
anymore. So if he's
Crazy.
caught outside during that, I mean, we've had stuff where he's like digging at the fence and he hits us quick, and then we come home and there's this giant blood trail all over the backyard, like a murder scene.
Because he was digging so hard?
just trying to get out. Yeah.
Aw, poor guy.
So yeah, he's on Prozac.
That's an
and
interesting
Xanax.
story.
Yeah.
This is taking a sinister turn.
I know. Oh my
Hey, you
gosh.
asked.
This is the saddest podcast ever.
All right.
What you could even try maybe like
Palapalooza.
THC, I would think.
I don't
Like
know
a
if
small
dogs
dose.
can
Get your
dogs do
dog
that?
baked.
Microdose your
oil.
dog with weed?
I was I don't know. Yeah, for sure.
Some CBD dog gummies.
CBD.
Yeah, dude.
You know it's
that's
out
where we're
there.
at in America.
You know it's out there, dude.
dogs
yeah.
on Prozac.
It controls fleas too, and
This
yeah.
is so American. I'm going. This is too American. I can't.
You'll be keeping your dog away from the opioid crisis, though. You know.
It's even worse is they have to pay a premium for that
Right.
because we don't have the NHS. Yeah, that's not covered by insurance.
Yeah, don't get me started.
Is the insurance situation out there in England a bit different?
Yeah, it's
A bit.
free. It's free at the point of use. So we pay in our taxes, and we have a national health service.
So it's more
that
socialized.
we had it since 1945, the end of the war, and it's
kind of what Bernie Sanders is trying to do.
Yeah,
Okay.
Works
Okay.
pretty well.
And it works?
yeah,
And what Canada does? I believe
yeah.
the
Canada has it. Yeah,
Canadians,
I think a lot of countries have. Yeah, it does. It's good.
Interesting.
Almost all of them do. I think there's only 2 or 3 countries that don't have privatized
It's impossible.
healthcare.
But we'll never.
We are
get it. It's
one.
impossible.
I don't want to get into too much political talk, but it seems like socialism has such a stigma attached to it, huh? Like, you hear socialist, but maybe for that use, it would be a good thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that it, has its place in that way.
Right.
It definitely is. Yeah, it's helped a lot of people I know, and it's been good. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about Donald Trump.
Oh dear.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
If you guys want to say anything about him, I don't care.
You're a piece of shit.
Not big fans. What do you think of
No.
this impeachment going on? You think do you actually think he's going to leave office?
No.
Yeah, I don't really. I don't really.
If
read
they
into it
haven't
too
gotten
much.
him
We
out
have our
for
own
the
stuff.
multitude of bullshit he's already done, they're not going to get him for anything else.
And even Clinton was impeached by the Senate, but he wasn't removed
For a
Yeah.
blowjob.
for a BJ,
A BJ.
which is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
We need Paul Rudd to break up
Yeah.
that bit.
Yeah.
Back to the bidge.
Okay, moving on to music. Actually, reveal something about yourself that most people wouldn't know.
Ooh.
Doesn't have to be too personal, but something you want to shout out there.
It took a British guy to get me to eat ribs for the first time in my life.
Okay.
Chili's.
At
Ribs.
Chili's.
Not last night, though.
No.
Okay.
Haven't had them since. But
Pretty good. No? Really?
Yeah.
Not a big fan?
No.
They're pretty messy, huh?
Yeah, no. Growing up, I mean, my parents would make them in like the slow cooker first before they put them on the grill, and I never liked the smell. And then this asshole moved over here and was like, "Well, you never had ribs, mate? We're going to Chili's."
You guys are all about Chili's, huh?
Yeah,
cool
I love
place.
a bit of Chili's.
I used to be all about
There.
Applebee's for a
Dude,
little
free
bit.
chips
dude.
and salsa.
nice.
Chili's.
Something
Yeah.
about that bar, like when I was drinking, I don't know. It was.
You get that $1 margarita where they just scoop the cup into that 5-gallon bucket of margarita for you.
Ugh.
I think it's their French fries.
They
at
have
Applebee's?
some good
Applebee's
appetizers,
French
bro.
fries are
Their entree,
bomb.
dude, their chicken is horrible.
Is it?
Like it tastes like freaking.
At Applebee's?
Yeah.
I've never been to Applebee's.
It's like they buy their own frozen dinners at Vaughn's and then microwave them and serve them at the restaurant.
Kroger
What about
beans.
TGI Fridays.
Yeah, same with that.
Yeah,
Me and my wife
you know
used
what
to
I
go to the
mean?
happy hours at TGI
Yeah.
Fridays, dude. Yeah.
It's our anniversary. You can get a Pepsi.
They'd have like bartender competitions.
Those
and stuff,
potato
dude.
skins and stuff.
They're appetizers. You can't beat them, dude. And the sauce, the TGIF,
Sauce.
the Jack
$5
Daniels.
apps,
Yeah,
bro.
the Jack Daniels
The
sauce
Jack
is
Daniels
insane.
sauce, dude, is bomb. Yeah,
So hungry right now.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. We digress. Anything else you guys want to reveal to our listeners about the Patty Saints?
About the band in general,
More personal.
personal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We did have one musician confess that he had 3 testicles. I always say that.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
think that can be beat.
No.
No, I don't have.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. He didn't show them or anything.
does
I
that
didn't
work?
ask for proof.
Liar.
Was he born
Liar.
here? Was he born
I
here
don't
like
know.
Fukushima or something?
I've got a great butt
The
cheek
Simpsons Lake.
tattoo.
Right?
You got a good butt cheek tattoo?
yeah.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
What do you have tattooed
You have
on
a
your butt
butt
cheek?
cheek?
I got the troll face. Yeah.
The troll face?
Yeah, the
What's
troll
that?
face. Oh, you want to see it?
Not really.
No,
Don't
no.
lie.
okay.
Not
Everybody
really.
knows the troll face. I have pierced nipples.
You have pierced
Yeah,
nipples?
Dan has
I have pierced
nipples.
nipples. Yes.
I did that in the
All
90s.
4 of them.
I had an
All
eyebrow
4 of
piercing.
them.
If we're talking piercings, and I had an eyebrow piercing.
I asked if he connects him with a chain.
I
but he
pierced
said
my
no.
own
No.
eyebrow in like 2000, something like that,
Oh.
with a safety pin.
I did that
Troll
on my
face right
lip.
here. This is not a visual-based podcast, but Google troll face, and that's what Chaz has on his butt cheek.
Yeah.
How big is that on your...
I want to say it's about like
a half
like
cheeker?
4-inch by 4-inch square.
Did that hurt compared to
Actually,
like you got a
surprisingly,
sleeve and everything?
that was one of the most pleasant tattoos to get.
Because it's just all like kind of
Butt
fat.
stuff?
Yeah, you just
Just
lay there
all
and
meat.
it's just like, you know,
Was it a dude?
right? No, actually, it was
That's
a chick.
better.
Which is even I don't know, kind of weird. You know,
It-
you're like
the whole
I've
thing of
you're
this
like,
is
I've-
weird.
I don't know you
Everything
at
about
all.
this is weird.
Yeah, what are we
you don't
talking
get to
about
pick what's
here?
weird and what's not weird. Kieran, all right?
He's a kinky dude,
I
man.
was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Says the guy with pierced nipples.
Yeah.
That's not me. That's Dan.
No,
You
and,
have
and,
no idea.
and she totally gouged me like on the price. I remember it was bad.
She couched my
Really?
butt tattoo.
Yeah.
price.
How
Yeah.
much for a 4x4 on your butt?
Of
Couple
one
hundred?
just black tattoo, and she charged me $170.
Oh, wow.
Back
For
in
the
like
troll.
2009.
That's quite a bit.
You've had it that long?
Yeah.
You
yeah.
had it while we were in a band?
Oh yeah.
I never knew that.
That's the whole point of this
I was
question.
in a band with
bro.
you in 2009. I had no idea.
You know everything about me, Dan. I'm surprised that you don't know
I
that.
don't know everything.
Oh, yeah, you do.
No, I
I'm
don't.
sure Chaz was
Everything.
pretty drunk and naked back in that time.
I was-
knowing Chaz.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get naked, Chaz?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Fuck it.
Well, it was hot.
Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah.
wrong with
For like
that.
10 years.
Yeah.
I just want to clarify I wasn't present
No,
for any of these moments.
no.
I was still in jolly old,
We all make mistakes, Kieran.
fully clothed and untattooed.
Fully clothed.
Fully
Yeah.
clothed.
With
I,
gloves.
I really don't mean to make fun of you, dude. It's just
It's
just
fine,
funny.
everyone else
Fully
does.
clothed.
You see, you get it.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to do
It's
it.
kind of adorable, dude. I must
want to do
admit.
it too.
It's very endearing.
Yeah, it's cute.
I've never been a naked drunk though. I've never been the naked.
I
guy.
actually got drunk the
Good
first
Lord,
time with
from nowhere.
Brett. The first time ever.
Yeah, with
Brett.
me, yeah.
And I was naked almost instantaneously.
pretty much.
What happened there?
We found a bottle of red wine. I remember,
Yeah.
and they dared or they
Shove it up
They
each
all-
other's asses, or what
No,
happened?
no.
Hey, it's all asses with you, man.
Yeah. Coming from the motherfucker with the ass tattoo, dude. Really? You can slap me. You can slap me. We're gonna dream, all right? Under the Palapa. We're gonna do a dream segment. If you guys could tour with any current band, who would you pick?
Loved ones would be fun.
They're not a band anymore.
It's
not?
just random, but I would love to tour with the Foo Fighters.
Oh, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
I would
I'd be down
love
for
that.
that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I was gonna say Gaslight Anthem, but they're not a band anymore.
Tenacious
Yeah, the
D.
I
Foo
just want
Fighters-
that big tour.
If you watch Foo Fighters at Reading this year, you can watch it on YouTube. And I'm not massive on necessarily all their records and that, but one hell of
Great
a show.
show.
He comes out with
And
the
they're
biggest
the world's
energy.
greatest average band.
Why you come on here? Why you shit, dude?
Why are you
What's wrong
burning
with you?
all of our bridges out here? You know what I mean?
Shut up, Brett.
He all crosses us off his list of possible bands he wants to tour with.
Dave, I think you're
Dave
fantastic.
Grohl is
Dave
an
Grohl.
avid listener of Palapalooza, dude.
Damn it.
It's like, man, I didn't really like those guys
He,
anyway.
he actually brought on as well on that show. What's that song? Never Gonna Give You Up.
Rick Astley.
He brought Rick Astley
Oh,
on
the
stage.
Rick Roll.
Did he?
Rick
Yeah,
Astley
they
joined
sang
the
it.
Foo Fighters.
How
they
funny.
sang
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
They're a good live band. I've seen them live, and he falls off stage a lot. Have you guys noticed that?
I saw that.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
was
know
that
if he
last
drank.
year when he had that leg? His leg was broken that whole time.
Yeah.
Like a whole tour, he didn't even stop.
He had,
Damn.
and then he brought a throne and sat
Yeah.
down the whole set, and he had the
rock
throne
and
was shooting
roll.
out like pyrotechnics and shit. It was rock star.
So rock and roll.
The Rolling Stones are still current, aren't they?
Yeah,
You're just
still
waiting
going?
for someone to break their leg. Like, have you heard the Mark Maron story about that when he came down here?
No.
No, what happened?
The whole time he's just watching the Rolling Stones at Petco Park, and he's just waiting for one of them to fall, and then he's like, "That's it,
It's over.
Yeah, I feel like they would shatter if they
Yes.
fell.
I love them; they're phenomenal. But
I saw them at Petco Park. I was up in nosebleeds, $250 for nosebleeds, and they were incredible.
I saw
mean,
him
Mick
in,
Jagger is still
Anaheim.
yeah,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
He still kills it, like a
Amazing.
like a hummingbird dude up there.
Amazing.
70s, just
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Amazing.
I was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame over the summer, and they had a whole like exhibit for the Rolling Stones, and they had all of Mick Jagger's costumes from all the tours throughout the years, and he is a small guy.
Yeah, he's tiny.
He's a little dude.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Hell of a lot of like
Yeah.
cocaine and meth.
Like Jesus.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Also, Liam Gallagher, his new solo stuff's amazing.
There you
and
go,
He
dude.
sounds absolute lad. I'd love to just hang out with him.
He was just here down at Sleep Train, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
They're playing coming up. Where he's supporting the Who on a tour.
Okay.
So he's going to be playing with them there.
Who did they play with down at Sleep Train? God, that's gonna bug me. Smashing Pumpkins.
Was that
That was
Smashing
Noel.
Pumpkins?
yeah.
That was Noel.
That's another 90s band.
That was
Oh, that
Noel,
was
dude.
Noel. Okay.
That was Noel.
They're both in bands, aren't they?
They're the same
they're
person.
both
That's
in
another
bands.
90s
Yeah.
band I love.
Let me tell you though
Smashing
something
Yeah,
that happened
I
to
do
me.
too.
So I love Liam Gallagher and Oasis, and there's a local pub near us, and this is just after he'd had the trouble with his wife and all that. He had the new girlfriend, and I didn't go to the pub this one night, and all my friends went. And who should show up at the pub that night with his new girlfriend and his new father-in-law? Liam
No
Gallagher.
way.
Liam
Really?
Gallagher at our local pub. Yeah.
At a little pub.
And they're all hanging out with him, all having a great old time. And the next day they tell me.
They didn't even
I
call
missed
you.
out. No, they didn't even call you. They didn't even
They
call
were
me. man.
It was like a
Starstruck,
5-minute
Dan.
walk to that bar,
Yeah.
right?
I would have been
Starstruck.
there. I'd have been like, Liam,
That's
how we
crazy.
doing?
You're like radar wasn't going off.
No, I didn't have any inkling, but yeah. I was
How
that
about
close.
this? Slash was at the Soda Bar recently at a
Was he?
Stray Monroe show because his son opened for
Oh,
Stray
yeah.
Monroe.
Huh.
And I went to see Nights Like Thieves that night instead at the Moreau. And I swear to God, I was contemplating like going to it. It was Slash, bro. Danny from Rock Talk was there hanging out with him and a couple others. But yeah, that would have been sick, dude.
That'd be cool.
If you won the lottery tomorrow, dreaming under the palapa here, what's the first thing you'd buy?
Cummins, 3,500.
What is
What's
that?
that?
Fuck
It's
is
a truck.
Okay.
It's a truck.
All right.
On a Trailblazer 325.
Another gold top.
There
How
you go.
much money?
You're talking like 200 million.
Ooh.
Okay, that's not enough.
I'd go to Wings
Good
and Things
Lord, what were
every
you
night.
thinking? What were you thinking?
I don't know, man.
it's like, I'm
with
gonna
like,
buy- I'm
with
gonna
like
buy
a certain
Cuba.
amount of money.
What can't you buy for
So, like,
$200 million?
So they had for
It's like,
like the
oh,
lottery was like $1 billion last year. You remember that?
Yes.
You remember that? Someone won that, or no, it was like divided up. Anyway, so for
I
like
think
enough
30%
money,
goes to taxes.
Like enough money with the lottery, you could pay like the Rolling Stones to dress up like Britney Spears and sing Wu-Tang covers and do it as a world tour. That's the kind of thing that I would do with like,
Or like cook
That's the
you
first thing
dinner.
you know what I mean? Like that amount of money.
You've actually given this some
Fuck you
thought,
money.
huh?
Yeah.
Or is that just off?
Because everyone's like, I'd buy a house. I'd be like, no, I want to get weird. I want to get weird.
I was going to say the house thing.
And that's a gift to the planet.
You guys can't beat that answer, so we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Who would host SNL if you guys performed on Saturday Night Live?
I watched Woody Harrelson on SNL.
I did.
last
I watched
night.
that
was
last night,
pretty
too.
rad. Like,
Yeah.
I love me some Woody Harrelson.
I haven't watched that yet. Is it good?
He's pretty
It's
funny.
it's pretty good.
He's just
yeah.
a total stoner, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
All right.
I want to meet him.
All right.
Should I take my shirt off?
Should I take my shirt off? Should I drive in a Lincoln?
Or Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
I just want to hug
I'm
Tom
not a big
Hanks.
Tom Hanks guy.
I just want to hug him.
He is
He's
so
just a good
sweet.
old-fashioned guy. I think
Yeah.
if he ran for president, he'd probably win.
You know what? He probably would.
Maybe.
we like to elect celebrities here, so
We do. We do. Let's talk more about that. Just kidding. If you could bring a musician back from the dead, who would it be?
What was the guy's name from Lincoln Park?
Chester Benning.
Yeah, I
Chester.
love him.
well,
Freddie Mercury.
Tom Petty, man. Tom Petty or Johnny Thunders.
There you go. I saw one of Tom Petty's last shows at Kaboo.
Oh, you into that?
Oh, yeah.
I did. I'm really glad
That was
I did,
like
man.
his last show.
He died like 2 weeks later. He
Yeah.
looked really happy up there, and I don't know. It was
What was his side
shock.
band? He had like another band called like Mud something or whatever.
Oh, he had the Wildflowers, right?
I saw.
with Roy Orbison.
Oh, Traveling Wilburys.
Traveling
I'm
Wilburys,
sorry. Yeah, you're totally right. Wildflowers
He
is
did
the song.
something
Nine.
called like Mud Honey or some shit like
Puddle
that.
of
Wasn't
Mud?
Like,
That wasn't him.
like
Pu-
he had
Puddle of
some
Mud.
side band. That
It wasn't.
It had mud in the name.
Mud
I
was
saw him
Mudvayne?
at the
That-
Delmar Fair
Puddle of Mud,
once.
bro. He's the
That
singer
was
of
way
Puddle of Mud.
back.
Yeah, and Mudvayne.
That was
And
like
Mudvayne.
when he started out. That was that. Right?
What's Puddle of Mud song, dude? Oh yeah, you can take it all away.
yeah, that
Take
one,
it all. Yeah.
I want to.
Could you imagine Petty covering that, bro?
Oh,
So
God.
good.
I don't even want to attempt
Take
it.
it all away.
Take it all away. Yeah.
I'm bringing
I
back
don't know
Johnny
why I
Cash.
just sang like Bob Dylan though.
I would compare him with Dylan a bit.
Tom Petty, oh yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Dylan's an OG in so many ways. dude.
Charles Mingus.
Fuck is.
I don't even know
He
who that
is
is.
one of the greatest.
Hey, great shout out,
jazz
Chaz.
swinger.
Swinger, like a drummer.
Put your keys in the bowl.
Swing artist. He just rips on. I think he plays trumpet. Dude, he's just killer, man.
That's who you're bringing
Cool.
back.
Dude, if you heard the song "Moanin',"
love
you
that.
would
Hey, we all
you
re-
would just shit your
Dude,
pants.
we all totally agree, bro. For sure.
Yeah, whatever.
That's a good answer, man. I'm just kidding.
I did not expect you to say something like that, honestly.
Okay, so if you wake up on your day off and you got to clean up your whole house or something, you throw that on. It's like a 9-minute just ripper, you know, and you just go through. It's all like bang, ding, ding.
That trumpet so fucking rips.
He sounds like a nightmare to be in a band with.
Okay,
honestly.
don't even start with me, Ciaran.
Oh, great! Now I can't hear myself over the trumpet as well.
Okay, okay, all right. You know,
We should get a sax player.
I can play sax. I can play
That's
sax.
funny, dude.
Can you play sax on our next record?
I can try. I'd have
play it
to
on
rent. I
this
got to
record
rent
if
one
you
to see
want.
if I can still do it.
That's it. We're covering Jungle Land in our next show.
I'm going on
That's,
offer up, getting a
with the
sax.
trumpet.
Okay, I got to rein you guys in. We're
Okay, yeah,
digressing
sorry.
here.
We're really bad at this.
Sorry,
yeah.
Dad.
I know. Sorry, Dad. Palapalooza. If you could make one band never exist,
Oh God. There's too many.
who do you guys really hate? Just name one each. What's your least favorite band? And it's got to be a local band. I'm just kidding.
God.
I'm just kidding.
Damn.
That Ready Set Survive band, God man.
Dude, that's singer, dude. Douchebag. Yeah.
I don't know because I think every band has its place. If people like it, you know, even if it's like those pop boy bands and that, it's got its place. People enjoy it, and if it gives them joy, then what's the that's the point of music, isn't it?
Like a general respect for music.
Yeah.
I guess.
And
What
it
about
does.
like douchebags though? What about like R. Kelly?
Oh yeah, he's an
Yeah.
arsehole.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you-
that
you-
guy
I
likes
just
Or
changed
Chris
your
Brown. Chris
I just
Brown.
changed your mind with one word.
No, but I do at the same time. I'm the world's greatest, and I believe I can fly. Enough said.
Yeah. Can you
Good
separate
tunes.
the art from the douchebag?
I
So
don't
I
know,
DJ.
That's hard,
I
man.
DJ and I still rock the remix. You know, to what is it? What's his song? Now I'm not trying to be rude. You know his.
You
yeah.
play R. Kelly at bars?
Ignition.
I'll rock his Ignition
Oh,
remix, dude.
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does anyone say
I mean,
anything
not
to
for me, but
Yeah,
it's
it's not for
a
me.
fucking, you know, the chicks love it, dude. You know, it's a,
Okay.
Do they still like Michael
Should I
Jackson?
not be?
boys?
No, I didn't know if anyone like.
Should
said
I
anything.
retire it?
No.
Maybe.
That's your set,
Consider
man.
it
If you're
because
feeling
there's
it,
really no con to that.
This is a good question.
Yeah.
What? Okay, then do we have to put Michael Jackson into that category?
Is there a con
Yeah.
to it? Yes, because Michael Jackson rips.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
He
Whereas
kills
R.
it.
Kelly's like whatever.
I'm not sure where you're going with that sentence.
rips. Ciaran.
if art is reflective of the person, then the shitty people like that should be definitely held accountable, regardless.
Oh,
of
there's
going to
be no
It's
music.
tough. I mean, I
is.
definitely like have a hard time putting on like Ryan Adams or like Brand New or anything now. After
what
a lot
happened
of
with
this
Ryan
stuff.
Adams, dude?
A
Underage
lot-
girls?
No, well, I think there was one, but a lot of stuff came out about just the way he treated a lot of the women musicians that he said he was going to help, and really took advantage, and a lot of bad shit. So
Is that
you know,
Ryan Adams or
Right? No, not
Ryan.
Brian.
Not
Brian.
No, not my boy Brian. Adams,
my boy
man.
Brian.
Not
Okay, Ryan Adams.
not everything I do. Not the Robin Hood theme.
Dude.
it's everything I do. Everything I do.
it for you.
Good
Love
lord.
Brian Adams.
Brian Adams is great.
That
heartfelt.
song with Sting, Brian Adams, and Rod Stewart, all the voices in one song is just insanely good.
Which song?
It's actually the soundtrack for the Three Musketeers.
Yep. He made us watch the
All for
video
one.
of that.
Oh, All for One. Yeah. I mean, dude, for a love ballad, holy shit. Yeah,
Dude, summer of '69, man.
That's right. The
best year number.
rock song. Yep. Best
Nice.
year ever. Year of Woodstock. 5 years. Where do you guys want to be with the Patty Saints?
Making money.
Ooh,
Cool.
money.
Well, let's talk about that, dude. You guys want to make?
I would love to be able to pay the bills and play rock music.
Yeah.
Like for fun all the time.
If I could say, like, if I could wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I gotta go to work, and it's hanging out with these guys playing
Making
rock
music.
and roll, like
Yeah.
that would be great. Like,
Oh yeah.
you know, I don't need a picture on a magazine or anything. I just want to hang out with these dudes and
I
rock
just-
and roll every day.
I would just want to be able to write music and not have to worry about doing it.
Food on the table, roof over your
How
head.
do you think that you achieve that in this day and age?
I don't fucking
Hard fucking work, man.
marry up.
Networking.
Marry up.
Net-
Marry a Walton.
Yeah, I think you have to get just incredibly
Yeah.
lucky, and
Yeah.
it needs a lot of hard work and a lot of talent as well. You know, all the people who get there, they work fucking hard to get there. So
Right.
yeah.
Do you think it involves getting signed with a major? That might be a dumb question, but
Sometimes, but there's a guy. I'll tell you what. There's country music. There's a guy called Cody Jinks,
Love him.
and he's like an outlaw country singer, kind of like a Waylon Jennings kind of thing. And I kind of got into him, and he was kind of small time, self-produced. He's independent. He's not got a record label or anything, and he's been getting bigger and bigger. He just played the Grand Ole Opry, got invited, played that. He's releasing another record now, completely independent, no label, and he's one of the biggest growing artists. He's up there with Sturgill Simpson and that in the modern country world.
that's awesome.
He's completely independent, so you don't need it. It can help, but if you've got the drive and you've got the ability and the talent,
The
and
audience.
yeah,
That's right. I guess that wasn't a stupid question. I feel like merch sales, right? Merchandise sales as a smaller band is kind of where the profit margin is a bit, right? Would you guys agree?
Yeah, vinyl, man. Vinyl's a good way to make
Vinyl,
money.
that's one thing I noticed
it's
at our...
expensive to press, but I mean, vinyl's a good way to.
There's a margin there, huh? That you can... I mean, what is it to press? 5 per vinyl, and then you sell it for 15 or 20, roughly?
It's just really a timeless, type of thing,
So
to
I
sell.
was never that into vinyl, and then we got the records for our band, and I went out and got a record player, and now my girlfriend and I are out
Vinyl's
all the
amazing,
time and
man.
looking for old records and
Yeah,
stuff.
vinyl's great.
Like it's fun. Yeah.
Are you guys selling a lot of vinyl?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
are?
Oh yeah.
people buy
For
them.
the-
I think
numbers,
people. I
okay.
think people like vinyl. It's one
Like
of
a
those
nostalgic kind of thing, right?
Well,
And
it's that too, and
tangible,
it's, Exactly. Like nowadays, I mean, streaming's great and it's cool and it sounds great. And
But you
it's
don't
so
pay attention
easy.
to it.
No, but it's like there's something cool about like holding a record from a band you love or so. It's like having a piece of artwork. It's like it's something you can actually hold in your hand and look at and appreciate.
Here's a cool thing. My parents, my grandfather passed away, and my parents gave me an old Dubliners record of his, and I got it when they came over to visit recently, and I put that on, and it's he would have been sitting at home with that exact same record, and that was the music he was listening to, and it came from that same piece of vinyl. So that's a cool thing that you can have. You can pass them down, and they have them around, and it's a moment that's fixed in that little piece of plastic or whatever it is.
So
that
deep.
you don't get with a digital release.
No,
I like that.
Going back to like talking about 90s bands too, a lot of the time for me anyways, it was almost just as much about the artwork, dude, like
Yeah.
seeing
Oh, yeah.
the art and like
Boston.
wanting to
Yeah.
see the inserts and like the pictures and like what the bands did inside. And CD sales, I looked it up, are like dropped 15% and vinyl went up 15%, I
Yeah.
want to say last year. So
I think vinyl. I just there's something about vinyl, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm one
likes
of those,
vinyl.
I love it. You put it. There's something about dropping that needle down and like hearing that little hiss and crackle and pop. Like
Crackle,
it's
yeah.
just timeless.
I'll have to get a
There's
record
just-
player again, dude. I had one.
There's something magic about it.
Yeah, totally. Well, I hope you guys sell a lot of vinyl. I hope you guys sell a lot of merchandise. I really do wish you guys the best. I hope it works out for you guys. Let's hear you guys jam a couple acoustic songs. What are you going to do again? Tease them.
We're gonna do Troublemaker,
Troublemaker.
and then I guess do Hollywood if you guys want to do that.
Only you play.
Yeah,
Only I play Hollywood.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll do
Hollywood, which is a new song coming off your EP.
Correct. Yeah.
Right on. Acoustic. The Petty Saints coming up next.
I wish I was troublemaker, troubadour, or something more. All my friends had been to jail, or they gave their parents hell. I wish I was.
All right, we've come to the unplugged portion of Palapalooza. It's a beautiful day here in San Diego. Holy fook. I stopped myself from cursing again. Yay! We're going to have the Petty Saints rock out, one of their classics. Troublemaker, dude. When did you write this song, dude?
I wrote this song. We just started getting together. We were trying to figure out what sort of sound we were going to do. And we were all outside practice studio one day. And everyone was going on about how they got arrested and they've all been in all this trouble and everything. And I was always a bit of a good kid. So that's what this song's about, being a good kid. And not necessarily. I was always a very good kid, yeah.
Has anyone here been arrested or in trouble?
Everyone.
Yeah? What's the line? All my friends have been to jail or they gave their parents hell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did both.
It.
I did both. Cool. Right on, man. I love it. Yeah. Take it away. Troublemaker Unplugged by the Petty Saints. Let's do it.
House lost by Davy Jones, cheap liquor and cigarettes. Nobody knows where to go. Me and Mrs. we won't forget. Love betrayed the young, killed the boy for a love wrong. Keep singing a song, which one I forget. I wish I was a troublemaker, troubadour, or something more. All my friends had been to jail, or they gave their parents hell. I wish I was a troublemaker, troubadour, or something more. All my friends had been to jail, or they gave their parents hell. I wish I was. I wish I was. Young man from the world fell in love with an American girl. Little life ago, I've never been sick, tired of love. Being young and full of rage, I tried my best and it wasn't a lot. Always missed the stage. I hope you understand. I wish I was troublemaker, troubadour, something more. All my friends had been to jail, or they gave their parents hell. I wish I was troublemaker, troubadour, something more. All my friends have been to jail, or they gave their parents hell. I wish I was. I wish I was. And this poetry goes, this petty street crime, wait at the corner at the end of the line. And this poetry goes, this petty street crime, they'll see you coming at the end of the night. It is plastic cheap hooks, these boys that don't try. I wish I was tonight. Wish I was a better fighter, a bit more deal, a little lighter. I might have seen it all to take and not given it away. Yeah. I wish I was troublemaker, troubadour, something more. All my friends have been to jail, or they gave their parents hell. I wish I was troublemaker, troubadour, something more. All my friends have been to jail, or they gave their parents hell. I wish I was. I wish I was. I wish I was.
The Petty Saints with Troublemaker. That was sick. So you guys didn't need a practice run. That was good, man. Chaz, have you ever played drums in a hammock?
Never.
The answer is no.
And I've never only played snare with wire brushes.
You've never played a snare with wire brushes, dude. We got Chaz and the wire brushes. Good song, dude. Really, that's a legit song, bro. What's that line that always catches me? Wish I was a better fighter. Wish I was a little lighter.
Yeah,
you know, don't we
more,
all?
A bit more dim and a little lighter. Yeah,
yeah.
Didn't understand and take. You know, I always feel like people are a little bit stupid. They get away easy on life because they don't worry about half the shit that I worry about.
Right.
Not that I'm super smart.
Don't stress the small things, huh? As easy as it is to say, it's so fucking true, dude. I cussed. Damn it, I lost. But yeah, the little speed bumps in life, you get over them, you get through them. It's just not. It's not worth your attention, dude.
Nah.
You know. Great song, really. Genuinely, that is an excellent song, man. You got something new coming up, huh? What's going on here?
Yeah, we're gonna do. This one's just gonna be me. It's a song called Hollywood. And
Hollywood.
It's a song for all of the bands who are out here, you know, playing local shows and all that, trying to make it happen. And it's not always easy.
Hell yeah, man. Hollywood going out to the local scene, huh?
Yeah.
Right
Absolutely.
on, brother. I love it. So just Ciaran on this one, Hollywood, a new song coming off their newest EP, which will be released, I would assume, in 2020, right?
Yeah, after Christmas, as I'm saying.
2020, in between 2020 and 2030.
Yeah.
Cool, take it away, Hollywood.
They're putting us up against the wall, rifles and daggers and ropes, calling us names that we heard before, watching clocks from the stage. They say it gets better with age. God only knows what we'll say. As yesterday's come and then they're gone, and they sold me only last week, preaching Jesus in Hollywood. And I lean against the old scene, clicking my heels, blowing smoke, wishing for home in Hollywood. We're facing our demons again, with heavy hearts made of lead, and empty rooms with last calls. In this town it's no big deal to beg, borrow, or steal. What do you take when it all sounds the same? Yesterday's come, then they're gone, and they sold me only last week, preaching Jesus in Hollywood. And I lean against the old scene, clicking my heels and blowing smoke, wishing for home in Hollywood. And it won't be long until we turn back home and luck may not stay with me. They sold me only last week, preaching Jesus in Hollywood.
Hollywood, new song by the Petty Saints. Ciaran, you kill it.
Thank you.
Good job, buddy. That's a great song. Good vocal tone. Good songwriter, buddy.
Thanks
Yeah,
very much,
100%. You had the car taken off there and the bridge too. That added some El Cajon
Added
flair
a little
to
bit
it.
to it, right?
You got to include that in the recording, bro.
Yeah, we got to have that on.
You guys are going to rock that out in the recording, or is that going to be an acoustic song?
I think that's going to be an acoustic song. We're going to fill it out a bit,
I like it acoustic.
but it's not going to be like a full, big production song.
Right.
It's going to have some stuff on there.
I love it, dude. November 9th, Creative Creature, their anniversary party. They're killing it. What is that, a Friday?
It's a Saturday.
Saturday night at Creative Creature,
it's
November 9th.
like a daytime. I think it's going to be like 12 in the day.
Okay.
Until 6, and I believe tickets are 25, and you get a couple of beers when you get into it, and then you get a glass. Oh, okay, there you go.
Creative Creature right down the street here in El Cajon. The Petty Saints, dude, November 9th. Ciaran, Brett, Dan, Chaz, you guys rock.
Thank you so much, man. Thanks for having us.
Man, yeah, pleasure to have you guys. Check out the Petty Saints on Instagram, Facebook. Stream their music, buy their vinyl, buy their shirts, go to a show, support them. You guys rock.
Thanks, man. Thanks again for having us.
Of course. Peace.
There's only 33 days till Halloween. If you like to wear a costume, pretend that I ain't me. Sometimes I need to fall apart, and this is gonna take some time. If you wonder how I'm coping, well, darling, I don't know. Never knew any meanings, never read any horoscopes. You wanna give me one of your love charms, but they feel a little heavy tonight. And you swore that you'd always miss me more than you could love me. Well, I'm whiskey and damn tonight. But the walls are looking empty, all that's left is a cold stare from a picture when we met, and it ain't going anywhere. If I'm drinking, I ain't drinking alone. You'll be seeing how this goes down. And darling, I can see no more white in your eyes. I just see straight through the middle and as black as the night. I'll be holding on to Wall Street lights, stumbling my way home. Yeah, you swore that you'd always miss me more than you could love me. But I'm whiskey and damn tonight. Yeah, you swore that you'd always miss me more than you could love me. Well, I'm whiskey and damn tonight. I can see your face down by the city lights, and the city choir sings, bring it on home tonight. And I'll be hanging on my hopes, on the poets, on the drinkers, on the smoke inside of me. Swore that you'd always miss me more than you could love me. Well, I'm whiskey and damn tonight. Hey, you swore that you'd always miss me more than you could love me. Well, I'm whiskey and damn tonight. Hey, you swore that you always miss me more than you could love me. Well, I'll stumble along tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Palapalooza, Palapalooza. We're talking to you. I'm Palapalooza. Hey! Word!